Hey, what's up? Pardon me. So I'll be here in about 4 minutes. I gotta quickly pick up a call. Alrighty, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, not even completely sure what to do. I was planning on actually streaming late night, but we might have a party coming up. So I gotta do the deeds right now. Who is this? What's up, Tao Tao? I think I don't have any apples right now for you. Do I? I do have 3 apples for you. Hey, what's up, Luke? I'm new here. Is your kingdom good? No, don't come here. My kingdom bad. Man, I'm really looking forward for you guys coming here. And yeah, as the way it looks right now, I'm coming to SG with you. Can I come over? Don't come here, it's bad kingdom. So, what? Anniversary live stream, chance to win an iPad. Fuck you, no thank you. Jeez, Lilith and their desperate attempts. Already bought passports. Yeah, this is your mistake, not mine. So, so the egg event is up. So I think, am I going to... I did already spend a couple of gems. I don't know. Am I going to spend gems? Okay, we're gonna farm gems. We gotta farm gems. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for the egg event. But the one issue is there's too many people farming gems in this KVK. I can barely find any. Give me gems. Gems, baby. Wait, is this max zoom? Okay, this is. Alright, we got gems. One but lost. Explain? Yeah, I'm gonna explain it in a minute. Just let me send out the gatherers. So we need more gems. More gems. Okay, we got another one. Hey. I guess Banana is offline. So we got one player, Banana. I think he's farming all the gems all the time. Oh, there's another one. Hey, I'm lucky. So I guess I just have to do it on a different time. Because usually I'm doing it in the evening or late night and it's just... Damn. There are barely any gems, but now it looks really good. Alright, and we're gonna send out Rich. He does have equipment. Yeah. 80 key siege, because I'm going to farm gems. So you are sending out more, so you can run from gem to gem instead of, you know, sending them back home and then going again. So that way you can, like, per day farm thousands of gems. So let's find barbarians. So theoretically, you could, you know, farm like, I don't know, 40,000-50,000 gems. Well, at least per month. I think Banana actually farms like 90,000 or something. Which is why I always say, like, it's just not true that as a free-to-play you don't have gems. So, gonna send out Rich and CL. And do I have everything for the moment? I should send out my farms, but I'm gonna do that not on BlueStacks, Lilith. Don't ban me. I'm gonna do it on my phone. Okay, so we won KVK, but we lost. Why is that? So the Kingsland opened, and well, there's a very long story about this. So this kingdom, 28, 27, we have a feud going with them. They are our biggest enemy. It's basically like we are the Avengers, they are Thanos. Or, I don't know, we are Overeem and they are Lesnar or something, like, I don't know. So Kingsland opened and we squashed them pretty hard. But then we were up here, and my city actually, I think, was here. Is this EG? I'm not. I think we were here. I'm not sure, but we were very very close to this pass, and I think my city was here. So, it was a Thursday. So I knew. So on Friday, the kill event from my DS governor was coming up. So I knew, okay, I have to go back to safe zone, because as soon as the kill event starts, they are pushing in and looking for a fight. So I'm going to sleep, and the next day I get online and a bunch of my people are being zeroed because they are fucking stupid. Because, you know, I have zero tolerance when it comes to zeroing. Like, get your city to safety. But yeah, they pushed in, and basically what happened is this kingdom 61, which you know is supposed to be an ally of ours, betrayed us, and yeah, they took the sick. Now apparently, you know, this is like, I don't know, maybe it's an excuse, maybe it's true. There is this thing called DKP, which in a traditional gaming sense is drag and kill points, and it basically is a point system that allows you to assess who is how active and who is actually doing the things you have to do to win. And my kingdom, because they are fucking boomers who have no freaking idea about gaming, they think DKP means death and kill points. So basically, dead troops, how many do you have, and kill points, how many do you have. So they are accumulating dead troops and kill points, and they think the kingdom that has most of those is the one that gets the sick. Now 6-1, since they are Chinese, they most likely use the correct iteration of DKP, because like I said, DKP lets you assess who is how active and who is doing the things that are necessary to win a KVK. So they are looking at, like, are you fighting for the pass? How active are you? How much downtime? What happens when your kingdom is in downtime? And stuff like that. So their opinion was my kingdom didn't do enough. So they betrayed us. And I'm going to be completely honest. If this is really the case and it's not just an excuse, then they are right. But just in general, I have to say I'm not really mad about betrayal for the sake. Like I myself, I'm a gamer. I have been for almost 30 years now, and I get it. Like, I do understand it. So I'm not mad. My kingdom is, you know, they are very casual and not gamers, so they are all crying about it. I myself, I do get it. I understand. But yeah, so that's what happened. We won the war, but we lost the KVK. So should we go for the ACK event? What do I actually need? I think I need the infantry weapon. So I do have it on my first set. Bro sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's not cool, but you know, like I said, I do understand it. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, your kingdom has to be prepared for something like this, and mine wasn't. And it, you know, to some extent, my leadership is at fault. So I could go for another infantry weapon. But at the same time, I need leadership equipment for Trajan. So what am I going for? What am I going for? Please show me your gold hats and speed ups. I'm super low on speed ups now after the fighting. And I do have 103 golden hats. I'm not sure if I want to put them into Trajan right now. So I have 103. I could basically put them into him right now and expertise him in, I don't know, like a week, because I get another bunch of sculptures from him on this event. So I'm buying the daily special offer every day now and some extra stuff. So I get another, what is this, 8, 12, 20, 37. So along with the daily special offer, and that's like, I don't know, 50 to 60 sculptures. And then, you know, with the daily sculptures I get and everything, and Ark of Osiris, I could expertise him in a week or something. Did you buy that account or did you bring it from 0? This is 0 to max. And I actually I should be able to find proof of this because I was streaming on Twitch like 3 years ago on the same account. So yeah, this is from 0. Like I started in 2019 in summer, I think. Let me see. Where is the lovely markswoman? There she is. Yeah, August of 2019. Actually, the story why I started playing is pretty funny, but I'm gonna tell that story another time. So yeah, let's go for the egg event. So what should I go for? What do you think? Should I go for the infantry weapon or should I go for leadership? Are you a big spender? Sometimes. I did spend like $10,000 on the account at this point, but most of it actually was before I left the game. So I stopped playing for 1.5 years, which is why I'm behind in VIP points and stuff. And a lot of the money in the beginning went to stupid stuff like gold keys and such. So yeah, now, so for this KVK, for example, I spent like $500 maybe on, so 220 to be exact, on crystal research and stuff like that. And the rest was for events and alliance mobilization. So what am I going for? I do kind of like the idea of going for the weapon, but I really need that leadership equipment. Yeah, I'm going for the weapon. Actually, okay, this is how I'm gonna determine. Let me see, how much do I need? If I can actually get the full blueprint, I'm going for it. That's 1218. Yeah, that should be possible. So let's go for the infantry weapon. Oh, yeah, it's not even in the rotation. I'm stupid. It's not even in the freaking rotation. Geez. Okay, what am I? So we have we have the chest, we have the hands and the boots. Rich is still walking. Yeah. Okay, we have the chest, the hands, and the boots. I don't really need anything on this one. This is 7.5 defense, I think. Yeah. So the golden ones, the legendary, give 7.5 as well. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna start going for the leadership equipment. Actually, should we have some music? Let's go for some music. Oh, there is a new channel. Okay, I don't know what kind of music this is. I'm just gonna let it play for a bit. Okay, yeah, so I'm going for the leadership equipment. So Rich is still walking. So, okay, chest, hands, and boots. Which one are we going first? We need chest, gives infantry speed, and we do have 10. We don't need the hands right now. Wait, why is it now playing Dansk? What the fuck? Okay, let me try to figure this music out. Okay, now it should be fine. Okay, so the hands, they give siege unit speed, which we absolutely don't need. This as well, so I guess we are going for the chest. We have 10. Let's go for it. Actually, the last time I went for the wrong item. It is the goddess item, right? Glorious goddess, yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, actually we have it selected. So we have 10. That's 11. Man, I gotta say I'm super unlucky with this event. I'm not a fan of it, but we're gonna see. Nothing? Jeez, man, come on. Okay. Dude, I hate this. Hunt for History is 100 times better, I swear to God. Especially since you can buy a bundle that also gives you gems, which you can then in turn use on the Wheel of Fortune. Hunt for History is 100 times better. But I mean, you can get super lucky on this event, but yeah, as you can see. Wow. So that's what, like 12,000 gems, and I got one single blueprint. Fragment, that's not even a full one, that's a fragment. So we got 17 and got 14k gems. Yeah, I don't even get fragments here. Yeah. Your king is king from 2330. What? I don't think so. I don't even know 2330. I don't know the kingdom, but no, I would be very surprised. Okay, we got 5, so that's 22. That's 23. Come on, can you like I hate this event so much. I shouldn't have started playing. And I'm out of gems. No, it's 7.6. Can you give me just one 10 spot, please? Yeah, fuck you. Oh my. That's it, right? We cannot. Yeah, we can do one more. Oh, wow. Okay, that is so freaking fortunate. Okay, we do have the blueprint. We do have the blueprint. I think we should be. No, we are not able to actually craft it yet. Yeah, we are. There is a new item somewhere. Milky Way? Where is it? Sacred Crypts? There it is. I just remember his profile. He came before everyone moved out. Actually? I'm not. I mean, you could be right, of course. Okay, guys. I didn't get a refined item in quite some time, I gotta say. Okay, I'm not gonna stall for too long, okay? I'm not one of those guys who is waiting for like 20 minutes. Luke, you know this, right? With the FIFA pack openings where they take like 20 minutes to actually open a fucking pack, which I freaking hate. So I'm just gonna sandwich down here, and then, yeah, we gonna... So all my gem gatherers are out still, so we're gonna go for it now. Okay, oh jeez, please. I didn't get a refined item in a very long time. But yeah, if you want, I can ask my king if he is from 2330. So we didn't get the refine. I could still go for Eternal Night as well. But no, I need that leadership stuff. Okay, so Trajan has his first proper item, and we can actually dismantle this legendary if we want. Or we can start another march. You going to buy FIFA? No, actually I don't think so. I was thinking about it yesterday, thinking about doing a Road to Glory offline account, but I'm not going to. So there are a couple FIFA streamers that I like. So Fuge720, for example, I do like, as well as Mo Aubameyang, obviously, because who doesn't like him? And I watched a little bit, and I was remembered of all the reasons why I absolutely hate and despise FIFA. So, you know, the momentum mechanic and everything. So no, I don't think I'm going for it. But on our gaming channel, we are probably going to have FIFA content, which we didn't do in like 2 years. So we are out of gems. We do have the chest now. So what am I going to do with the archer chest? I could dismantle it. Actually, I was thinking yesterday. Do I need a second archer march? I'm not sure. What? Decisions, baby. And I'm really not the best at like making big decisions. No, I'm gonna dismantle it. I'm gonna dismantle. So that's gonna give us, wait, actually just let me make sure it's the correct one. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we got a good amount of material back, and maybe we can go for... Oh, do I have an iconic? Yeah, I do. Amazing. Amazing, baby. Wait, I don't? No, I don't. I'm wrong. Okay. Shit. I missed out on a whole lot of iconic crystals this KVK because of the Kingsland stuff. Oh, frick. 2 archer, 2 infra, 2 cav, 1 leader. Yeah, well, if you are a FIFA is fine. Yeah, I was a semi-pro. I do, like, I was playing at tournaments and stuff, so I do know FIFA. And no, it's not fun. It's like literally the worst esports game in the world. Literally, like the fact that you have the momentum mechanic makes it the worst possible game to take serious. Like literally. What do the iconic things do? They boost the base stat of your troops. It's actually really strong. It's really strong. So your troops of course have, like, you know, so like a number of like how much attack, how much health, defense, march speed, and instead of like giving you a percentage of attack like the items do, instead they boost the base stat of the troop, which is really strong. So the iconics are actually important. And they are going to be more important in the future because you can further increase the iconic. So that's going to happen in a couple months. So do I need another one? I don't think so. I don't think I need this one. I do have a refined one on Nevsky. I do know that. But I think it's, what is it got? Ian's Choice? No, Navarre's. And it's better. So the only reason would be counter attack damage. Yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna keep Navarre's control. So let's start. So we are not going for super big barb chains. We are just, you know, the ones we are finding, we kill them. What do the iconic things do? 2 archer, 2 infra. Yeah, no, I that's only for whales. Like, if you are not a whale and you are using 7 marches, you are stupid. Quite literally. It's one of the worst things you can do. So right now, the way it looks like, I'm going to use 2 infra, 1 archer, 1 cav, and 1 leadership. Because I can maintain Trajan. Because, you know, Trajan is in a way a very bad march, because, you know, most of the time it trades negative, but I can sustain that. I think everyone like FIFA face. No, I mean, I mean, you know, that's a little bit of a meme, but even the ones that like FIFA hate it. Like, which game gets you as aggressive as FIFA? Like, I can tell you, when I was younger, there was definitely some furniture that I destroyed, no question. But yeah, I did have like FIFA channels in the past and stuff like that. But since, you know, the momentum mechanic went so rampant, I just stopped. So the last one I took really serious was FIFA 18, which was really good in the beginning, you know, with a timed finesse shot. It was actually a competitive game. But then they fixed it and it became like one of the worst FIFAs of all time. And then I played FIFA 24 just a little bit. But yeah, I that game is just stupid. Which are the best infantry pair for KVK 1? For KVK 1, well, it's gotta be Charles. Charles with Alex? No, Alex is not really viable in KVK 1, I think, because of the timing, right? KVK 1, what was that? Was that... Actually, wasn't it Charles and Julius Caesar? I think Julius was one of the absolute best marchers in KVK 1. FIFA was very fun before. Martel Sonzi, yeah, I mean it's not the absolute best, right? But it's like the most viable because like Sun Tzu, you can, you know, you are sure to actually expertise him. I think I actually was using Martel and Sun Tzu, even though, you know, for me KVK 1 was like 5 years ago. So I don't know what actually has changed. And with FIFA, yeah, for me it's just the momentum mechanic. Like the idea that you are playing an esports game in which the game actually dictates what you can do and what you cannot do is like the most stupid thing ever. Like that is also the reason why like a FIFA professional player has no respect in the gaming stratosphere. Like you don't go to like a esports event or like even a gaming convention and you're like, yeah, I'm a FIFA professional player, and anybody thinks you're cool. Like nobody gives a shit about a professional FIFA player. It's like the most stupid thing in esports. Just because of the momentum mechanic. Look at that barbarian just running away from me. Come on, man. I think. They are dying from counter attack them. Actually, I'm getting it. I forgot how much I spent just to get Mbappe. Is he still that good in FIFA? I think the most I've spent was in FIFA 12 on Ronaldo, or you know, CR9. No, not CR7. I think I actually actively spent like $3,000 just to get him, and I actually on in that year, don't tell anybody, but I went actually $20,000 in debt because of FIFA. Like I was young and stupid, and I just didn't stop buying packages. But yeah, I forgot my gem gatherers. So that's something I have to learn with Rise of Kingdoms, talking while actually playing, which isn't a problem in like World of Warcraft arenas or like League of Legends, but somehow I really have a problem streaming in Rise of Kingdoms, like streaming and playing. Gems, we need gems, baby. We need gems. Ooh, where are the gems? Is Foothead, is that site still active? I actually want to see Bape on 24. Is that site still up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, and actually the fact that female players are in Foot, that is so fucking beyond me. So I was watching Fuge 720 yesterday, and he actually played Sam Kerr. Like, holy crap, what? So just imagine having a female player with like 99 pace. What the fuck? That's like the most unrealistic shit ever. Look at that, we got jams, we got jams. We need all of them. Okay, Foothead is offline. Okay. Shit. Okay, let me Google it. Oh, Footbin. Footbin is still online. And it doesn't show me the rating. Wait, are you talking shit? Like, is he not out yet? Because on Footbin he doesn't have a rating. Did you play Clash of Dragons? Do you mean whatever? Hey Lambo, what up? Welcome, sir. Clash of Dragons. You mean what is it called? Rise of Dragons? No. And I'm not going to. There's like no freaking chance I'm playing that. Rise of Kingdoms is literally the only mobile entertainment app that I ever played. And well, actually that's a lie. I did play WWE Supercard for like 2 days. And I only started playing Rise of Kingdoms because of a co-worker. So no, I'm not going to play it. We need gems, baby. Where are the gems? Gems, baby, gems. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed we could only craft one leadership item, so I am thinking about buying gems for the egg event. We need barbarians, baby. So by the way, so I'm not sure for how long I'm going to stream, but whatever time I'm going offline, I'm going to be online later again. So around the time of the reset, do my daily stuff and also play Champions of Olympia. And if somebody is interested, just join me. So wait, Mbappe is not even out yet, it looks like, on Ultimate Team. Have you been lying, homeboy? Actually, no, you haven't been. There is a price tag on him. He's 91. Okay, I got it now. $92 dribbling? I mean, yeah, that card, like Mbappe, is just Jesus Christ. Call of Dragons, yeah. Call of Dragons it was. So no freaking way I'm going to play that game. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this one. So theoretically, if I was to buy gems, could we actually get another item? There's the question, so I'm gonna figure that out in a minute. Oh yeah, KVK stats. So I did 28 million kills, which is a little bit unfortunate. So on the first day of fighting, I was a little slow. Well, actually I was really slow. And I didn't think it was a problem because we expected a whole lot of fighting in Kingsland, but because of the betrayal, the fighting, you know, just stopped. Oh shit, this is unfortunate. They might both... Please don't reset. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. Because of the betrayal, the fighting just stopped, and then, you know, I couldn't get my 30 mil or beyond that. So I ended up with 28 million kills and 3 million dead troops. So we have here the 3 million dead, and give me a second. Can we go? I'm gonna take it safe. Gonna go the safe route. Take this one. And we do have where is it? We do have 28 million kills. And those are organic, like no trading or stuff like that. I don't do funny business. Like my account doesn't have any like trading stuff and all those shenanigans. Like it's just organic kills. So did you play Call of Dragons, and if so, is it good? Who was it? I did watch a streamer yesterday. Who was that? It might have been Bloto. I'm not sure, but it might have been Bloto. And was it him who said this? So apparently, a lot of people from Rise of Kingdoms started playing Call of Dragons, but they came back because it wasn't as good, or like I'm not sure. I don't completely recall the exact phrasing, but I think it was about the game just not being as like long term as Rise of Kingdoms. Okay, that one reset. But maybe... Okay, let's see. Okay, that's not going to be like a big chain or anything. So the only thing I really didn't do in this KVK is barbs. Like I barely did any barb chaining. I did have a very decent amount of AP. And since I was active on 2 accounts and you know, did a whole lot of stuff this KVK on all kinds of fronts, I didn't really bob chain, but now I'm kind of missing out on the speed ups and stuff. Can we get this one? I don't think we can get it. And also I gotta get rid of the ornaments. Like you cannot bob chain with ornaments. They're just dying too quick sometimes. The level 42, they're dying too quick. Actually, can we get going? Can we keep this up? Then it would actually I guess it's gonna be close. No, that wasn't enough. So let me make sure I did everything for the day, because once I go offline, I probably won't be online until very close to reset. I think I'm close to finish. Oh, I already accepted the quest. Okay. My mind is really all over the place today once again, as always, I guess. So we're just gonna take those 3. That should be fine. So if I went for a second piece, we have 6 of the weapon. Oh, we have 19 of the helmet. But that's not in the egg event, right? Actually, I just now remembered it was Lambo who said that. It was in your stream. If you are still here, yeah, I think it was in your stream when you were talking about Call of Dragons for a second. And then, oh yeah, and then I think you raided Pluto, if I'm not wrong. So, by the way, guys, TSN Lambo, who was in the YouTube chat just a minute ago, is another YouTuber. He is actually a really thick ass whale, and check his channel out. Like, he is quite literally the only YouTuber in Rise of Kingdoms that I like. You know, very chill. Has some really cool content, like gives like pretty good insight, and on his channel he actually sometimes does like interviews and podcasts, and he has some people that usually you wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't you wouldn't hear about. I'm here just working at my real job, as most of the time. Like, every time you know, when I'm in your stream or whatever, and somebody is asking like, how are you? It's always like you have them, kind of like me. You have them in the background. You do your like work stuff. It's the same for me. Like I have a setup, I guess, kind of similar to yours. I do in the background have a TV, so that's where I have my streamers up. Wait, didn't I target them? And now he's... Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Lilith is playing tricks on me. But I guess not the worst thing in the world. Lambo is everywhere. Hey, Pluto! What up? First time I'm seeing you. Yeah, he really is everywhere. But both of you guys, the funny thing is, Lambo actually invited me into your channel, or like group chat, and all of a sudden I see a whole lot of, or not a whole lot, but a couple people from my kingdom are actually in your group chat, which I thought was funny, because my kingdom is not very, you know, connected in that sense. So I was really surprised. But since then, I see both of you everywhere, all the time. I remember kind of on accident, I stumbled into Only Farmer. I saw a chat of hers, and yeah, a minute after that, like, it was Lambo in the chat. And I think he rated her or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, Bloto, also another YouTuber, very... Let me think. Another very chill person. Does some very... I don't know, actually no, actually it was you, damn, I watched a video of yours that was really fucking awesome. I really liked it. Because it's the kind of content that I want to make. I'm just not 100% certain which one it was. So yeah, check out Bloto, he's another YouTuber. Really cool guy, it seems. Every time, everywhere and nowhere. Yeah, that's me as well, yeah. Like, my mind is in all kinds of places, but nowhere. That is literally me as well, yeah. So today I was already working one job, then I was at another workplace, and now I'm here streaming. And as soon as I go offline, I'm gonna sleep for 1 or 2 hours, and then I'm going out meeting an actual, like, really big YouTuber, a vlogger, which I'm really looking forward to. That's gonna be really cool. And we're gonna talk about some future, like, plans. And then I'm going back home and going back to streaming Champions of Olympia. So it's like you gotta be everywhere, but at the same time you're not really present. Oh, and yeah, one more thing, if you check out Bloto, he is in that big ass KVK with 1960 and all those Imperium KVKs. Check that out. I usually don't really watch other KVKs, but that one I'm actually going to follow. Like, that KVK is crazy. It's like 8 Imperium kingdoms. Bloto makes content. I mostly live stream. I hate editing videos. Yeah, at this point I do too. That is why, not that is why, but it's one of the reasons why I didn't do it so far. And I mean, just in general, editing videos, or like making videos, just creating videos in Rise of Kingdoms is really difficult, because it's such a slow moving game. Like, what are you going to make videos about that haven't been done like 100 times? It's just difficult to come up with a good idea. So I am a little pissed that I don't have an iconic crystal right now. I am a little pissed, to be honest. So I missed out on, like, I don't know, on like 3 or 4 iconics, it seems like. So now I really have a hankering for another item. I'm not satisfied at all. God damn, life is hard. Life is hard when you need equipment. Okay, so maybe on my second stream I'm just gonna buy gems and go for another item. By the way, talking about or talking to you, or you talking, who is that person that you mentioned in your live streams that does GFX or like whatever editing or visuals in Rise of Kingdoms? Apparently there is a person who does graphics and stuff. Because I was talking to my editor, because I wanted to ask him if he would be ready to do some stuff for free on Rise of Kingdoms, because he has been our editor for like 3 years now, but he's out of time. So I approached another editor and you know, asked him for some specific ideas on videos, and he was like, yeah, what the fuck, like I don't know this game. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. Electro King, exactly. How can I reach this person? Who is that? I have no friggin' idea. Because like I don't know what he can actually do, but I might actually have some proper work for this person, depending on like how much he can actually do. Electro King. Let me just Electro King did no, I can't find anything. Doesn't do video. Okay. But I mean, just even for graphics, I might actually approach him. Electro King 1000 on Discord. All right, thank you. Definitely going to hit him up. So one thing I wanted to do was, so we have a little bit of a blood feud going on with 2827. I actually made a video about it. It's a whole ass storyline. It's like some Avengers against Thanos shit. And so we are in KVK against them once again, and we did win the war, but we lost Kingsland because we got betrayed, of course, because of them again. And I had an idea of a video that was based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So I approached my editor and I was like, hey, look, so this is the situation. I'm playing this game, and I have this idea based on Monty Python, the one fight they have when the one guy says, oh, that ain't nothing but a scratch or something like that. And I was like, yeah, maybe you can edit it in this way, it looks like this, yada yada. And he's like, yeah, what are you talking about? I have no idea. I have to play this game before I know the visuals and stuff. So I was thinking it would be freaking cool if there was an editor, like, you know, a video editor who actually knows the game. That would be so freaking cool. Actually, that one is kind of running away. So we have a minute on this one. Okay, a minute on John. So by the way, for the people who are here, we have a couple people on Twitch, couple people on YouTube. I am looking for a new kingdom. So if you have an idea or if you are interested, hit me up. Basically looking for something a little more hardcore than my current kingdom. It's a good kingdom. I'm not gonna foul-mouth them, but it is kind of casual, and I'm feeling like, you know, like I need something where people are a little more, I guess, committed to what they are trying to do. So if you have an idea, hit me up, or if you are interested. Are they coming? No. Yeah, no way I'm gonna reach that. I should actually start doing some proper bot chains. I think the biggest I did now was 6. So we need more gems for Joan. Gems for Joan. Okay. Something is happening in my house. What the fuck was that? Gems, we need gems, baby. Okay, Tamar is ready as well. Me and my pirate eye, goddammit. I bet I missed a couple. So I'm blind on my left eye. And yeah. I'm definitely that kind of person that looks at what he's looking for and just can't see it. Okay, there is one. Can you walk down a little bit? Okay, I'm just gonna go for that. And the music is a little bit too chill. Think at some point I actually gotta go for the what is that called, epidemic sound. Nowadays it's so freaking difficult to actually find royalty free, like good royalty free music on YouTube. Feels impossible at this point. Oh yeah, and by the way, so I'm gonna say this a couple of times today, maybe. So in my last live stream, I said I'm waiting for a camera, and I gave a kind of time frame of when it arrives. It should have been here 2 days ago, but the content creator who is using it right now is about to wrap up a video series, and he needs it until it's done. So it's going to be sent out either today or on Monday. So around Wednesday, maybe Thursday, I'm going to be able to actually put it into action. And at that point, I'm definitely going to have a couple more videos and stuff. And especially like more frequent uploads. The thing with Rise of Kingdoms is like so the things that I streamed and YouTubed in the past, so for example World of Warcraft or like real life stuff, and I have another one that is based on like mental health and self-improvement and stuff like that. It's like when you talk about whatever, or you have like an exciting game, it's so much easier to actually feel comfortable with what you are doing than, you know, sitting in Rise of Kingdoms like bob chaining, you know, which is not really exciting, right? And then you're trying to basically entertain just by talking, and that's I feel uncomfortable with that. So it's easier when you have a camera, because, you know, there's, I guess you could say, there's like more visual stimulation. So that camera should be ready, yeah, basically in a week. And I'm definitely going to do more stuff on this channel as well. Which at that point I might just die on a heart attack right in front of Rise of Kingdoms. Like last night was the first night I slept for more than 3 hours in like, I don't know, 2 months. Okay, yeah, something is happening in my house. Okay, let me make sure I'm not getting swatted. Okay, never mind, it's actually my cat going ballistic. I don't know if he has a mouse or something. Get her. We got... He's ready. By the way, is the 1960 KVK? God, that's so disrespectful to all the other kingdoms. You just call it the 1960 KVK, like nobody else is there. Is that open for expectation already? I don't think so, right? So I'm gonna check that in a minute and then and have a look. Actually, it's open. Okay. And I didn't scroll down the chat. Jesus Christ. I sent him a message to your channel. Nice. Hey, what's up? Just Div and... I'm sorry. Not going to pronounce that. I feel so bad when I mispronounce a name. If you find rock boring? No, I didn't. No, not rock boring. But streaming it can be really weird when you don't have like a specific topic which you are streaming for. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, that excitement is just missing. And you know, I'm not that kind of person who is like, you know, kind of like Dr. Disrespect kind of streaming. You know, where you're basically entertaining with your voice. Which is pretty much because if I was doing that, I would actually just pass out on my PC. So it is top side against everybody else. If I'm not wrong, I think that's what I saw on Ploto's stream. And so I can't say I'm like super knowledgeable of, you know, like all the kingdoms and stuff, simply because I don't really give a shit. Like, you know, like I'm looking at my own kingdom and you know, trying to figure out if I'm actually in the right situation and stuff like that. But what I do know is that a lot of people actually say, is it this camp doesn't really belong? Which seems weird to me. Isn't SV68 like really fucking strong? But I don't know. I saw in a group chat that people were like, yeah, but that camp is going to get smashed. Which I don't know. But I mean, you know, people say a lot of stupid things. But yeah, I guess that KVK is going to be crazy once the proper fighting starts. Actually also gives me Winter Soldier flashbacks, thinking about the one Imperium KVK I was in. When 1254 had the Redemption KVK against 556, I was in 1228, and Jesus Christ, that KVK was something else. I don't know what it was, but it was something else. Like, everybody was dying because they didn't have any freaking control over their marches. It was lagging out every other second, and everybody just died all the time. You just could see it, and yeah, it was weird. Passes open October 7th. Okay, actually, I'm gonna write that down. So I'm a WordPad person. Because it makes me look intelligent. So I'm going to have a WordPad on October 7th. Actually going to start now writing stuff like that down, I guess, if I want to make more content in the future. But I feel you, before I started streaming, I didn't care about other KVKs. Yeah, I guess you kind of have to, right? When you like try to get anywhere with Rise of Kingdoms content, you kind of have to, I guess. But for me currently it's mostly because like I have to figure out how to deal with my own situation. Like I said, I'm looking for a new kingdom, and it proves really, really difficult. Because, you know, like I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. This was the first time I actually had a proper KVK. So, you know, if somebody looks at my account, they're like, yeah, what the fuck? I mean, this is a five-year-old account, or 2019 account with 1.5 billion kill points. So, you know, people look at it and they're like, yeah, what the fuck is that? So it proves really difficult to find a kingdom, and I'm now really regretting not joining. So I had an opportunity to join Kingdom 2K about a year ago, although I don't know, I guess it kind of died down, like you don't hear much anymore about the kingdom. I had a chance to join 2100. So yeah, I kind of regret not going to either one of those. Especially 2100. That was a kingdom I really wanted to see or get into. Can't find any gems. So somehow There's barely any gems spawning down here. For the last like 3 days, I haven't seen any around here. It's weird as hell. Recruiters regret. Yeah, it is insane, and it's sometimes even stupid. Like for example, yeah. I mean, you need some kind of measurement, right? So the obvious one would be like help time, dead troops, and kill points, right? Like the help time shows you like activity, uptime. The dead troops and kill points are a good indicator of what is somebody doing. Like somebody with 10 billion kill points it's a very high chance that it is a much different account from mine, right? Which most likely is. Makes sense. But at the same time, you know, like you can't always be certain. And then when you have somebody like me who knows, this was the first time like I did do shit, but I know what I can do because, you know, I come from a gaming background. It's freaking frustrating. It really is. But, you know, you can't really blame anybody. It makes sense. You're looking at stats and you're like, okay, that's too high risk. Like just for example, I'm gonna spill the beans. I actually applied to Lambo's kingdom, and I didn't even hear back from them, which, you know, I can totally understand. Like that's completely fine. Like I'm not, you know, like complaining or whatever. It does make sense. But yeah, it's freaking frustrating. And then you go ask kingdom. So for example, what I mean by saying all that is I had in my last live stream, I had a person who was like, your stats are too low, but let's talk after this KVK. I'm gonna look at your stats and maybe we can make something happen, right? So I'm like, that's freaking cool. So I look at their kingdom and I'm like, what the fuck? Like everybody had like 200 million tier 1 kills and they had like 100 million power players with 2 billion kill points, which is something I don't understand at all. Like you should never be at 100 million power and have 2 billion kill points. That makes no sense. Like why? It makes no sense to me. So, you know. So I'm like, okay, my stats are too low, but your people are 100 million power and have 2 billion kill points. Like even in this KVK, I actually depleted power while in the KVK, while fighting. I depleted power because I thought, you know, I'm getting 30 million kills. So why am I at 94 million power? You can do 30 million kills at like 70 million power easily. And when I came back, just got to know people. True. That's absolutely true. And that's something that's absolutely not the case for me. Like I'm a relic of all times when it comes to Rise of Kingdoms. It's been a very long time since, you know, I try to connect with people and stuff like that. It's even I approached, you know, when Lambo added me to your group chat. Can I? No, it's dying from counter attack damage. When Lambo, actually, I could have. Jesus Christ. When Lambo added me to your group chat, I was looking for Champions of Olympia because, like, geez, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody who's actually playing it. So yeah, like you said, absolutely right. You gotta know people. My account is like 900, but I have opened the account since 20, but never played it. you're talking to the right guy. I quit the game for 1.5 years. I told that story again before. So I was streaming on Twitch about 3 years ago. And actually, you know, like every stream I had like 40 viewers. And I didn't even do stuff on YouTube. I was just streaming on Twitch. And I was in a KVK. At that time, I was in 1183. And they made a little bit of a wave, especially on Reddit, because of the way they were fighting. So I joined the kingdom. And we went into KVK. I said this before, but while fighting, I had a medical issue, emergency, and yeah. So basically, I went to the kitchen, and I had a medical emergency happening there, and yeah, I went to the hospital like with the EMS and everything. And I came back home, like, I don't know, like 12 hours later, whatever. I don't even really remember. It might have been 6 hours. But yeah, I had like a, what is it called? Urgent emergency surgery, and came back home. And of course, I was zeroed and everything. And I just quit the game. Like I logged in, I saw my power was gone, and I just didn't log back in for 1.5 years. So yeah, that's basically at that point, you know, like 2.5 years thrown away. So yeah, I feel you, absolutely. What's wrong with nothing wrong with that, but if you look at my account and you're watching my stream and you see what you know, that I'm committed, determined, and then you say like, yeah, your stats are too low for my kingdom, but then you have 100 million power players with 2 billion kill points. That's fraudulent as hell. You know, everybody can play the way they want to. That's like, I'm not saying it's bad if you have 100 million power and 2 billion kill points. That's not the point. But looking at my account and saying, yeah, your stats are too low, but your kingdom consists of those kinds of people, that's fraudulent as hell. You know, and that's, you know, because of what Bloto said. I think it was Bloto. Like, people are so hung up on stats. They are insane with that stuff. I'm trying to get into 2268. Can you? Okay, nice. I was almost thinking they are going to reset. 2268. Don't they have like a really big alliance? Okay, I have to look, and I gotta get back to actually doing a bit of chords. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Now I know. At this point, this event actually annoys me a little bit, because every time this spawns, I'm like, yeah, why didn't I go with 5 marches? At the same time, you didn't have the knowledge kids have nowadays. Yeah, true. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. If you had, you know, back then you came into the game and you kind of took it half-hearted, right? If you would have known how cookie cutter, cutthroat this game is going to become, you wouldn't have played the same way. Like, absolutely not. Like, I'm just gonna give you an example. By the time I quit the game, I had already spent $4,000 on my account, and I'm going to be completely honest. Most of the money I actually spend on bullshit like the Living Legends bundle because of the golden keys, which was so stupid. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe if you're a whale, it would make sense, but for somebody like me, it was so stupid. And then the gems, are you ready for the most stupid thing in the world? I actually spent gems to heal troops in Ark of Osiris. That is how half-hearted I took the game. Like, I couldn't, I guess I was also a little bit arrogant because I do have a professional esports background. So I was like, yeah, it's just a fucking mobile game. Who cares? But yeah, like you said, if I had known better, if I had known then what I know now, yeah, definitely I would have approached the game different. No question. Didn't see your stats. Yeah, so I do have now so I went into this KVK with 94 million power. And of course I had that troops, but I also depleted power because I was like, yeah, I don't need 94 million power for what I'm doing. Like, I'm now at 70 million, and at 70 million power I can get 30 million kills, no problem. So I depleted some power, and I now have 1.46 billion kill points, which is not a lot, right? But I did 500 million kill points this KVK, and I definitely could have gotten way beyond that, especially in time. Like there is no real time restraint for me, and in terms of resources, this is by far not everything I have. I have another about 10 billion ready. Actually makes me think I don't even know how much my girlfriend has. It might be way beyond 10 billion. So yeah, and for the dead troops I have 3 million dead, even though some of it, like I said before, is actually intentionally killing. So I didn't heal my hospital because I wanted to deplete power, because I do know I'm going to migrate anyway and I don't need 94 million power. Okay, that was a little bit too late. I'm going to lose that. Join is ready. And also I'm comfortable killing 3 million units. Like that's definitely what I can sustain over time. And your first time it was an adventure game. Yeah. So actually, okay, I'm going to explain how I came into Rise of Kingdoms in a minute, because for me it was, yeah, I'm an OG in this game, and let me tell you that actually show what type of player you getting. But no, that it means it's KP chaser. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't know, has this person bought the account? Like, when did they get those 6 billion kill points? And most importantly, you don't know, are they doing what is relevant? Because even, I was talking to my kingdom, so I'm super frustrated with my kingdom for a couple of reasons. And one thing people in Rise of Kingdoms don't understand is there is a very big difference between getting your stats when it's relevant and when it's irrelevant. So I'm not somebody who is fighting when it's not relevant for the progress in the KVK. So for example, let's say there are no rallies, no flag fighting, no pass fighting, nothing. It's just two alliances on each, or an alliance on each side of the pass, and sometimes somebody is coming through and they have a little fight. That is irrelevant fighting, right? That is stat padding, basically, like, It's a bit extreme, but it's kind of like stat padding. So you don't know, is this person actually there when it matters? Also, I do have a couple people like this in my kingdom, and I see that shit. I actually have a list on paper of people, of like what are people doing. So what you can do is, you don't kill troops when it's relevant because it's too hectic. Like, it's too hectic trying to reinforce passes and all that stuff. So what you do is, you just wait when the relevant fighting is over and you join the city zeroing rallies, because that is like, you know, that is the Sigma male shit, right? You wanna zero cities. So you just kill your troops when it's about zeroing cities. And there's a lot of people who do that, just like there are a lot of people who kill troops by not healing their hospital because they wanna make sure the kind of troops die that they don't need. There's a lot of people doing that. I even saw that in 1254 and 556, back when both had the blood feud going. So, you know, and I'm not saying like everybody does this or anything, right? But and you are right, it's a good indicator. But, you know, because of that, or just because this is an indicator, you cannot just ignore everybody else. That is basic. That is my point. You cannot automatically say like everybody else is not doing anything. So let me catch up with the chat in a second, and then I'm going to tell you how I got into this game. Because the fact that I'm playing Rise of Kingdoms is weird as hell. People are still laughing at me for it. Migration is like a job interview and your stats are like your resume. Yeah, that's true. Even though, you know what is even better than looking at stats and stuff, is if you have somebody you know or somebody you trust who is actually vouching for that person. That is like the best thing that can happen. Because one thing I can tell you, you know, because of like I said, with the stat padding and fighting when it's relevant and stuff like that. In this KVK I have 28 million kills, right? Which is unfortunate because it means I'm missing 2 million kills to get the conquest coin and stuff, right? Sorry. So most people would now trade kills and stuff like that, but look at my ratio. Like, I have the most organic ratio you can have. Even better than that, because look at the difference between tier 4 and tier 5. Because I was actually fighting against Baba when actually Richard was my infantry march. So that was the 556 KVK. So, you know, it's like most people would do like the tier 1 trade shit and stuff. And I don't do that because it's irrelevant fighting. So yeah, I wish the whole betrayal didn't happen, because I would be way beyond 30 million kills now. But still, doesn't mean you are wrong. You are absolutely right, no question. What I recommend is go to good CC. Yeah, kind of. The problem I have is, so of course, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, go to a kingdom where you really can't do shit. Like, but the issue I have is, it then has to be like the perfect kingdom. Or like, there is no perfect one, but it has to be the absolute right kingdom. Because I'm looking at my kingdom, and it's a good kingdom for the purpose it serves. But for what I want to do in the future, it's a bad kingdom. Because it's a kingdom that doesn't really know where it's at. It thinks it's a fighting kingdom, but it really isn't. Because we do have 1.5 alliances, but only 59 people actually met their KVK goals. and that's not enough for a fighting kingdom. So not even a third of the people actually met KVK goals. It's not enough. That's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. So like I said, it's a good kingdom for the purpose it serves, but at the same time it's just a mismatch for my future. I can hook up with Great CC, bring my farm there. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, let me know. Hit me up. Send me a message in game. Like I always say, like, okay, I have like stupid activity. So my game is, so let me say it like this. I think it's been like 6 months since I reset my PC. So since I shut it down or anything. Because it's literally, or like, you know, one of my workplaces. And the game is open always. At least if I'm home, always. It doesn't matter if I'm playing or not. So I am available pretty much whenever. So activity is stupid. I'm finishing everything there is. I'm playing everything there is. And the one thing I do have that, like, I'm sorry, but 99.9% of people in Rise of Kingdoms don't have is discipline. Like, if you put up a marker, I'm following it. I'm not getting zeroed. Whatever. I commit to an ARC match. You will never see me not being there. Because I'm not an asshole to 29 other people. Tag me on Bloodhood Discord. MGE fighters. Yeah, basically, yeah, MGE fighters. It's actually what 2827 did in this KVK. They pulled out of Kingsland. They gave up. And Kill Event came up. And they went through the gate. And my kingdom, because people are stupid, they didn't port to the safe zone and got zeroed. And then 2827 was like, hey, wait, actually, if we are talking to their allies, we can completely screw them up and take Kingsland away from them. And that's what happened. So our ally betrayed us. So 2827 basically smashed my kingdom while I was offline, or while we were in downtime. And yeah, they gave the SIG then to our allies. Because like they couldn't stand the idea that we are winning and, you know, getting the SIG and stuff. There was a little more to it, I guess, but that's like the crux of the story. But that's part of the risk you take. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. And like I said, I don't blame anybody, and it's not. I don't blame anybody. It's not, and it's also not a complaint. Like I absolutely understand it. And if I was in a leadership in a kingdom or whatever, like, I don't take your word for, you know, like, I don't care how much you tell me about activity and stuff. I wouldn't take you. Like, I wouldn't take myself. Like, no question about it. So it's not like, you know, I'm complaining about it or whatever. Just saying, like, people, you know, are a little bit too crazy with the stat stuff. Like I said, I did apply for Lambo's kingdom, for example, and you know, the fact that they didn't hit me back makes sense. Like, who am I to, you know, complain about it or whatever? Like I said, if I was in a leadership, I wouldn't take myself. I almost have the most, only a little bit more KP since I was in 1846. Never recommend CD. Well, D seems a bit crazy. Isn't that like really crazy dead kingdoms? I was in a D seed when I came back to the game, so 1183. When I came back to the game, the kingdom was dead. Like, literally dead. There actually was a 3-day period where there actually wasn't a single message in the alliance chat. It was crazy. It was really crazy. 3 days, not a single message in the Alliance chat. But at the same time, I do know there are kingdoms in that seed that are really hardcore. There are... What kingdom was that? I just recently once again saw a banner, recruitment banner from a kingdom. There is this one really hardcore kingdom that I think is playing in a high D seed. And they are crazy. They won every single KVK, and yeah, it's really hardcore. Oh, you're okay. Are you deep? Wait, isn't 29 C? Jeez, I really have to bring myself up to speed with all the kingdoms and stuff. And with the players, like somebody recently was talking about Yoda, and they talked about it like it's freaking Will Smith. I was saying that, yeah, I don't freaking know. Until they said the strongest player, then I knew. But yeah, Yoda, who the hell is Yoda? But you know, I really gotta pay more attention, I guess. When we get matched, hard to know. After MF left, I do know. Oh, I do know MF. I do know MF. But I do know Baba personally, like privately, more or less. My uncle was actually working at his company, and he lives like an hour from my place. So I do have that on my side, okay? So don't laugh at me. So, do we have more gems? What time is it? By past 5. So I guess I'm gonna do another hour. Then I gotta do some stuff. Actually have a really cool thing happening. So through my company, I'm going to meet a vlogger from China today. And she is... she's looking for somebody who can, you know, connect her to a couple people and stuff like that. So that's gonna be pretty amazing or pretty exciting. And then I'm going to be online later when I'm back home and going, you know, around reset, I guess, going to play some Champions of Olympia. And then I'm gonna figure out if I am going for more leadership equipment. We might have to buy champs. I kind of want to get that going. Low C. MF's account leaving there. Oh, MF is leaving? Okay. I do know MF. Oh, Heidi. Okay. Did the threshold change? I don't know. I might be mistaken, but you know, thinking back when I was in 1183 and it was that, like the seeding seemed a little different than it is nowadays. But maybe I'm just screwing it up in my memory. I'm not sure. More 22nd. We have only 1 month until the NBA season starts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jesus Christ, I missed it way too much. Way too much. Way too much. Jesus Christ, going to be really interesting seeing Wemby going at it. My life is just 100 times better when NBA season is gone. So yeah, actually about the story, I started playing Rise of Kingdoms. So, like I said, I am a gamer. I've been a gamer for almost 13 years now, and I started playing competitive about 20 years ago. Is it 20 years? Yeah, actually about 21 years ago, I was at my first LAN party, and that's when I started playing competitive. So at some point, I became really good at some games, and I actually became either semi-professional or professional in a couple of games. So that includes Dota, World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3, as well as FIFA and League of Legends. So, you know, I do have gaming experience and stuff like that. So fast forward to 2018, I started working at a company. Well, actually, everybody knows this company because it's Mercedes-Benz. So I am from Stuttgart, which is the hometown of Mercedes. So I'm starting to work at Mercedes-Benz. And the first day, I literally walk in and I look at the people I'm working with, right? Because, you know, you want to get like a first impression, right? So I'm looking at the people and I'm like, oh yeah, this might be this person, you know, because you have like those stereotypes, right? So everybody was really cool, right? But there was this one guy, there was this one person. He looked like Dwayne Johnson, okay? He was really fucking big. And he looked like this one guy where I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have an issue with this person. So I'm not a child of tears, okay? Like, you know, I'm a little bit rough around the edges, and like usually when you see me in real life, you can figure that out pretty quick. So, you know, I was like, and the way he looked, I was like, yeah, there could maybe be an issue because he looked like a real fucking asshole, okay? I'm not gonna lie, but he was really freaking buff. So actually what turned out happening is he was thinking the same thing about me. So for 8 months we didn't exchange a single word. It was the only person I didn't talk to. And the others were like, yeah, he doesn't like you and and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like him. And so then one day I was actually at the cabin of a spray painter and looking after his machines. And you know, I'm looking at a machine and trying to figure stuff out, and all of a sudden a person appears behind me. And this situation was so fucking funny. So a person comes up behind me and is like, hey, what up? Hey, I got this game on my phone. It's really fucking awesome. Do you want to play with me? It's really cool. And I'm turning around and it's this guy. And now you have to imagine this guy is 6'4" and is about 260, okay? And he's really fucking buff. And he's tattooed all over his body, and he's speaking like that, right? He's like, hey, this is so freaking amazing, I have this game on my phone. Was really freaking funny. So, you know, me being this like arrogant, like alpha male gamer, like this super extravagant specimen of a gamer, I'm like, yeah, go away with your mobile game. But then everybody started playing. So when we went to lunch, we were sitting at the table and there were like 10 people playing Rise of Kingdoms. So I started playing because of that. That is how I started playing Rise of Kingdoms. And now all my friends are laughing at me for playing this because they are playing, you know, like League of Legends and whatnot, and I'm playing this mobile game. So that's how everything started. So now for later what can we get going? So in the egg event we have the chest, we have the hands, and we have the boots. Which is unfortunate because I kind of want the helm. No, what was it? Yeah, I want the legs. We have 10. We have 10 fragments. So I guess we can get that on the next hunt for history, but it's going to be 2 weeks. Hunt for history is in 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks, yeah. So I guess until then I just have to wait. Not sure. On infantry we need the weapon on infantry next. On archers I don't really need anything. I'm just gonna keep archers where it is. Other than refining. But I'm gonna keep it at exactly this. I'm not gonna do more. I would only go further if like there was another like really game breaking kind of archer coming out. But until then I'm just gonna keep it where it is. Who is this? Okay. I would be scared if I'm honest. In this kind of KVK, standing around without an alliance. Gotta be careful, man. Okay, so she is here in about 30 minutes. So I gotta kind of get ready very soon. So I would say about 10 minutes and then I'm heading out. So for the future I gotta find more and better music. But I might just go for epidemic sounds. I'm not sure. Oh, really? Are you serious? Come on, man. Come on. I gotta do more blockchains. I gotta get back into it. Kinda trolling it right now. Okay, get this music away. This makes me makes me nauseous. This kind of vlog intro music or whatever you want to call it. Need more music. Gotta figure that out once I'm home again. So we got actually okay 28. Okay, I'm gonna wait until Gaius is done and then I'm heading out. So sending Richard home. So we're gonna quickly send out my farms. Actually, I think I have to empty my AP on my farm. Oh man. So what did Bluetooth say? October 7th is the pass opening. Okay, I gotta make a Google document about KVK timelines and stuff. Gotta get that going as well. Actually, just sending out. No, come on. Let's empty the AP. Gotta do the deeds. Low C, last KVK, and I'm also leaving. We are probably. Is MF leaving the game or just leaving the game? Oh no, I guess he wouldn't leave the king. Actually, is he migrating out? Is MF migrating out or leaving the game? After MF left with 700 million power. Well, no way. I guess he's migrating. Because people nowadays, I guess, sell their account when they quit the game. So the king of 2827, the kingdom in our KVK, he just sold his account. And another player from the kingdom actually bought the account, apparently. Which I think is really freaking funny that in Rise of Kingdoms you can just talk about that kind of stuff, because there's actually countries where this is illegal. It's not even just prohibited in terms of service, but it's also illegal, which is freaking funny. But yeah, in Rise of Kingdoms you can just talk about that stuff. But you cannot play Rise of Kingdoms on BlueStacks. That will get you banned. Sell your account, but don't play on BlueStacks. You get banned. I'll be missed. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't even want to do that event with just one march. So, let me quickly. So, I'm going to head out in like 2 minutes. Let me see if somebody else is streaming. Nobody. I guess I'm too early. You have Discord? Yeah. Actually, can I wait? Can I show this? Let me. Yeah, I can. Let me give you my Discord in a second. I gotta get a bot going for my channel. I gotta do all that stuff this weekend. If I really wanna do more content now, starting next week, I really got all that stuff going. Wait, I have to. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, this program. Okay, give me a second. Oh, it's because of the freaking streamer mode. Is that possible? Yeah, I think so. So actually it's just, I didn't remember, but it's actually just Harambe53. So literally my channel name. Oh, you are on YouTube. On Twitch it's Harambe53. So yeah, Harambe, so my channel name, and then 53. And yeah, I really gotta get a bot going for such things. Okay, so until I'm home, okay, I have to finish the troop training because I'm not really sure if I'm going to be home by the time reset comes around. I mean, I would hope so, but you never know. So you said you know a good kingdom, right? Yeah, just let me know. Let me know what they need and whatnot. And I mean, you never know with the timeline and everything, right? Like, is there a migration even open right now? So the status right now is I told my king I would be in one more KVK with this kingdom. But if I find a good kingdom now, then yeah, sure, I would leave. But the status quo is that you from livestream? Yeah, that's me. But the status quo is that I'm going to be here for one more KVK. Let me also check. It's only champions coming up, right? Yeah. Yeah! It's only champions of Olympia, but that should be enough also. Really wanna play as much ranked as possible this weekend. I hope I have enough time. But I would like to go to Dominant Sage. Is it called Dominant Sage? Oh, actually I'm Platinum 1. Okay, so Sage, Ascendant Sage. I want to go there this weekend and like perfect case scenario, actually Sage 1. All message will appear public. Why do I have to sign into this chat? What? Sometimes this program is really weird. Oh, now it works. Okay. So I do have the Streamlabs OBS because I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And that's just easier here. But sometimes the features are really freaking weird. Okay, so we got that going. Richard is still walking. Oh, 10 minutes? Okay, I can't wait for 10 minutes. So we're gonna miss out on a little bit. Actually, I'm going to wrap it up now. So everything clear? Send you message in game chat. Only 5-3. Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Hey, you're from C10? It's C10, right? No, V10. No, it's C10, I think. Yeah, we keep in touch. So I'm basically about to wrap up and call it a stream. But I'm going to stream again in, yeah, I don't know, right around reset. HOD is my phone. Oh, okay, fine. We're gonna keep in touch, alright? And yeah, thank you for looking out. We're gonna talk. So I'm really gonna wrap it up because and thank you for your follow. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I have to shower and everything, and she's coming in like 20 minutes, and I definitely gotta be ready. You know, to go out. Like, just don't get me wrong. Okay, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll potentially see you later. And take care. Thank God it's Friday.